Well, folks, good morning again. DIY woodworker slash CNC woodworker. I was just busy away here working, and I thought my camera was on and it wasn't, so y'all didn't get to see my mess up that I'm going to show you right now. Alrighty, I was going along here and look at there, took off out in left field, cutting beautifully. What had happened, my clamp down here on this far end had popped off, and the board that I was using to excuse me, the board I was using to guide me moved, and there you are, messed up board. Well, wood putty will fill that in. Hopefully you'll never see it, but yeah. So that's all my rebates and dados, grooves, whatever you want to call them, for the day. I'm going to turn this fan on. It's already humid as can be out here. Pardon the noise. But that's the second one. Now what I need to do is set this thing up on end. I need to cut my top and bottom plate, the rebate knit. Let me go ahead and do that while I'm here. Set this over here out of the way. Let's see, make this bottom plate, so I want to rebate here. Make this the top plate, and I want the clean side visible, so this side will be down and this is the cleanest side, so I need a rebate here. So what I need to do is try and clamp these two down. First, let me take some measurements. I need 1 3/4 inches. Get my pencil a little sharper here. I need 1 3/4 inches back from the end. That's where my brace will go. I'll mark both ends. I'm going to try to cut this as one piece. But I'll mark both of them 1 3/4 inches. Let's leave you right here for now. Get my big long that mud dauber that I saw the other day, hornet, whatever you want to call him, up here making him a home. Set that up there. Get this up here. Tape there. And some 3/4. And we'll clamp. Too much. 1 3/4 inches there. That's what I messed up before. Let me get some more clamps, just in case it wants to mess up again. It's not going to reach. I should have got those deeper reach ones. Well, I got some deeper reach ones. I should have some. Oh man, come on. Try these two. Trying to knock that down, that'd be fun. Hello.
I think I talked to you once before.
Just a moment, I'm filming. Let me cut this film off.
Calvin.
Unless you want to be on camera.
All right.
Interruption. That was a neighbor. Want to know if I could cut some wood for him. I said, sure, why not? I got nothing else to do but cut wood for my neighbors. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Help your neighbors? So I'm told. He's going to go get his wood and bring it back. See what we can do. In the meantime, I'm going to try and cut this and hope I don't screw it totally up. Looking good so far. Barks a lot going at it. Mama came out in the garage. He can't stand it. I'm filming. Part your hair and look pretty. Part your hair and look pretty. I'm filming. All right. That's got that done. And I got a neighbor down the street called Calvin. He just stopped by. He's got some wood. He's wanting to know if I can cut it for him. Some sort of shelves or something. That are too long, and his wife wants them. They're 3 feet long. She wants them 2 feet long. I told him sure I could cut them. Then he talked about staining. I said, well, I don't do stain now. I said, I can cut it, but I'm not a stainer. Oh, I'll do the staining, he said. I said, okay. Anyhow, folks, that's got the rebate on the top and bottom shell. Oh, man. Now, the trick here is to see if we can put some of it together. Okay, this is one shell. Let's put it over here. The other shell. And let's get these about 3 feet apart. I'm going to have to move my shells, I think. They can't stay there. Boy, okay, this is not going to work. I'm going to have to employ some longer pieces of wood. See if I got enough laying around here that I can utilize. That ain't long enough. Ow. There's one I need another one about that long. See if I got another one back over here about that long. Just 3 feet. To hold unload my cabinet.
Sew your pants.
Do what, honey?
I said I was trying to sew your pants.
Oh, okay. I guess my pants was that tough, huh? All right, I'm going to try to clamp some of these longer clamps here. See if I can get a 3 feet reach on these. If not, I'll have to go over there and get my long ones. I don't think that's a 3 foot reach. No, it's only a 2 foot. Well, I got some longer ones over here, folks. I'll go get them. Whew, excuse me. Back behind the camera over here. Come on down out of there. Alright, what's the deal here? Been sitting in there so long you don't want to come out and go to work, huh? There we go. Whew. Okay. All right. That's good for a start. Okay. Let's see where we're at here, folks. You know what? I'm going to need a third hand here. Let me go see if I can get her. Be right back. Come out here and give me a hand. Over here, please. Just kind of hold that up there so it don't fall over. Thank you.
It's supposed to be even here.
I'll adjust everything later. I'm just trying to see if this is going to fit. Okay, that's that one. Whew. And let's get down here and do this one. Okay, that works so far. Alright, let me get my little hammer here. See if I can knock these down while they're not sitting all the way down. There you go, that's what I wanted. There you go, smooth, that's what I wanted. Okay. All right, close enough. This board must be crooked underneath there. It's got this thing sticking out. All right. Well, that's the start, folks. Whew. The top and the bottom and the sides are on. Now what I need to do is go ahead and fit the shells, get those ready to go. Oh boy, we'll need to turn this thing over because that's sticking up. Alright folks, I think it's break time. I'm going to let this sit for a while and go in and sit down and rest. I'll come back out here and look at fitting these shells in here. Well, look at there. The side that I screwed up on both times is on the same side. How about that? So I won't have to put putty but on one side. Isn't that strange? Okay. That side gets putty. That's the right side of the cabinet. Fortunately, it's on the back, so time I get wood putty in there and get it all filled in and sanded down, you won't be able to see it, and it's painted. Oh no, wait a minute, this is the bottom. And I got this in the wrong place. This has got to go here. Okay. Alright, right hand man. As long as you're standing there. This has got to go here. I got that in the wrong place. Alright. Let's just okay. Alright, that's better because I got my 3-inch piece to go in here and I got to fill this in because I messed up. I cut a rebate on the very bottom of the cabinet, folks, and I didn't need to because on the bottom of the cabinet's going to be here. I'm going to have a 3-inch piece wherever it got off to. Here they are. I got 2 3-inch pieces that'll go here. This will be, one will be the face of the cabinet, and the other will be just across the back for support. And I got to cut that down a little bit because I cut it, but that's okay. I expected that. Okay. And then this will go in here like this. And I gotta, like I said, I gotta cut that down just a hair to get it in there. All right, folks, break time. I'll be back in a little bit. I don't know when that neighbor's gonna show back up again. Live down the street and around the corner, I understood him to say, but when he shows up, I'll do what he wants and we'll continue on. So we'll be back with you shortly. DIY/CNC woodworker here with you. Well, you missed a lot of yesterday's drama. My camera batteries had run down, so I had to just cut it off, but I thought, well, I'll keep on working. I had this all set up. I had a 1/4-inch sheet of ply. I measured it 73.5 inches by 36 inches. Marked it down on the board, double checked, triple checked my measurements, set everything up, sawed it, cut it, I should say, and it come up like 10 inches short. Don't ask me how, I ain't got a clue. I'm not even going to try to guess. So I went down today and back to the hardware store, got another piece of 1/4-inch Luan, and I got that because it's nice and clear. When I go to paint it, there won't be no knots and stuff sticking out of it. But anyhow, I'm ready to go again. I had them cut it at the store at the dimensions I needed. Now I'm in the process of, I'm going to start gluing the cabinet together. As you see, I've got it on the floor. I tried yesterday having it up here on the sawhorses with wood underneath and everything, trying to keep it level and straight, and that just wasn't getting anywhere. So I'm going to have to bend over. As much as I hate bending, I'm going to have to do it to get this together, but we're going to go ahead and try to square this thing up and get the top and bottom glued onto it. So here goes nothing. If I can get the glue can open, there it is. First thing it does is squirt glue all over me. Ha! Jeez. Well, we're starting out right today. Welcome to the Mitchell Comedy Show, folks. Alright, get my pants pulled up here so I'm not showing everybody my whitey tighties. Or tidy whities or whatever they're called. And I've got glue running everywhere. Come on. Well, you square one way and you're not the other. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Okay, got my little condenser around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Oh, I need something here I can use as a block. Or a block. Let's see what I got here. Maybe this will work. get this done. All right. Now, what I'll try to do is move that off the glue. Wipe up the biggest part of it. Whew. Okay, I'm going to do this in multiple steps here. I'm going to let that set up. Before I glue the other end, I'll get it out in a minute. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to think here. Come on, James, get this thing square. Alright, that looks good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for now. I'm going to let that end set up before I start handling this end. So, I'll be back with you shortly. Well, I went inside for 45 minutes, let this glue set up. Come back outside, my garage door's up, and there stands my camera right there at the end of my garage. I guess I'm lucky I live in a good neighborhood. Boy, I tell you what, my mind sometimes just big blank. Oh. But I'm going to try glue this other end in without making too big a mess. Yes, I ought to go ahead and get me a couple pieces of paper just in case. Mama came out, so guess what? Somebody's gonna bark his head off. All right. Watch your fingers. I can't see. Clamp that up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do I do with my hammer? Here it is. Alright, clamp that up, please. I'll get the glue. Don't worry about the glue right now. I don't know why that's... Alright.
Not very tight.
Well, I thought you tightened it.
I was tightening it and you said,
Well... Is it not tight?
no,
What's the problem?
I don't know, honey. I turned it my way.
Now tighten it.
Am I tightening it the wrong way?
Just tighten.
Okay.
All right. Get up all this glue. All right.
Did you get that other?
Yes. All right. Okay, that's the bottom part. They square one way and it's not the other. Close enough. Alright. Okay. Alright. Says it's square on all four corners, so we will see. Alright, now I'm going to leave that sit for about another hour. Then I'll come back out and we'll work on putting the back on. So be back shortly. Okay guys, I got my compressor running over here. I'm going to attempt, thank you compressor, I'm going to attempt to get this thing on, and why it's coming up out of square one. When I glued it, it was square. One of the mysteries of life. It's going to be close enough. Now what I'm going to try to do Just pour glue down in here. In this rabbit all the way around without it running all over the cabinet. That will be the trick. As it starts to run down the cabinet already. Now why some of these boards are fitting flush and the other ones aren't, and I cut them all the same length, same size, everything. Everything was the same anyway. Who knows, this may be the crookedest bookcase in the world before I'm done. But I'm going to get done with it one way or the other. And I'm probably going to have glue runs everywhere on it, like I've already started here. Jeez, well, again, I guess that's what we got sandpaper for. Oh boy. It's going to be so much fun. I can't hardly stand the thought of it. Right now, I'm just trying to get this all to fit. A while ago it fit. Now it don't want to fit. Take this clamp off. Mystery of life. Why things change like they do. I had this in there fitting earlier. That's in there. That's almost in there. Why is this not going in? There. That's in. That's in. Okay. A couple of light clamps to hold the sides together. Gently. Okay, James, where'd all your short clamps get off to? Okay. A little more small clamps. Well, I have so much small ones, short ones I should say. Try to break my neck. Well, that's bowing out there, but I got a solution for that. Another clamp. Better be the solution. I'm running out of clamps. Okay, the compressor's running because I got my little staple gun out. And I'm going to attempt to put some brads in here to help hold this together while the glue dries. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll go where I want it to go and not stick out all over the world. So far, it's looking pretty good. Of course, that could be deceiving. I still got clamps, brads. Yeah, I still got brads. Kind of holding this at a bit of an angle. Get the brads to go into the 3/4 more than going down into the rabbet that I put in. Now, let that sit for a spell. I think that was it with the clamps, so the brads, I think I'm good there. So I can cut this off. Whew. Boy, I tell you folks, it's bad back of mine. It's bending over. Just don't go together. Alright, I'm going to leave all this sit for another half hour, 45 minutes. Then I'll come pull all these clamps off and see if I can stand this thing up. I still got to put my front piece down here where the 3-inch, for lack of another word, toe kit goes. I'll get all these clamps off, stand it up on the side and roll it over and do that later. But again, whew, back to the recliner. No, well, not the recliner. I'm sitting at my office chair. That's a little bit more comfortable. Alrighty, folks. Let me go ahead and pause this and be back with you shortly. Alright, folks, I debated whether filming this part or not, but hey, you've seen all my other flubby dubbies. If this turns out to be another one, it won't be nothing you haven't seen before. So here we go. Remove all these clamps. Now, I did staple this, or not staple, the little steel or metal, what do you call them? Pins, small nails, I guess you call them whatever you want to call them. But there, went all the way around the edges on that to help the glue. Okay. All right. Let's see what falls out here when I try to lift this. Nothing, but I did get, looks like some nails. Well, they're not sticking all the way out. Maybe that's just from the clamps. And I do have some glue run out in there, but hey, again, that's what I have sandpaper for. You can see that there. 6 shells. All of them but the bottom shelf should be 12 inches apart. The bottom shelf is going to be about 3 inches shorter, which it is. It's 9 3/4. That's just, well, that's 12 1/8. 12 1/8. 12 1/8. At least I'm being consistent. 12 1/8. And 12 3/8, almost a half. So they're fairly well. That was not in there straight, so. That's still 12 3/8, just a little bit different, but all right, I'll take that. Oh, now the next thing to do is to glue all these shelves in. But I believe I'm going to let that be a tomorrow task, folks, because I need to glue them all in and clamp them. And that'd be a good thing to do tomorrow, because it's late in the day, I'm tired, and I still got to clean up out here and put everything away. So And that sounded like that fell out, didn't it? Yeah. Alright. A little extra glue. Oh, that one piece is a little short. Maybe I need to cut something to get that fit in there, but then again, maybe not by the time I clamp it down. It's getting there, folks. For better or for worse. Alright, don't stay in there. A couple of these are in there pretty solid to me. Why this one don't want. For some reason it come up a little shorter than the others. I need to do something about that. I don't know if I got another piece of 3/4 plywood I can cut longer for that or not. But folks, that's going to be solved tomorrow. Like I said, I need to clean up, sweep up, find a spot to put this monstrosity so I can bring my car back in. So for now, that's it. End of this video clip. We'll try to post this thing tonight and get it uploaded, and we'll go from there. So for now, this is a DIY/CNC woodworker. Even though you can't see my lovely face, this is me over here. We'll talk to you again soon. Hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.